Alright, we are going to send out our Pheromosa first. He is going to send out his Scizor first. And let's see what happens next here. Alright then, he's definitely threatening me with the Bullet Punch. Is he going to predict the switch out though? That is the real question. If he does not predict the switch out, I could go for the high jump kick and do massive damage onto him. However, I think it's in his best interest no matter what to use Bullet Punch, so I'm probably going to switch out here. Into what though? I have no clue. Why don't we try this guy over here? What will he predict us to switch into? Will we switch into Pelipper? Toxapex? Who knows? Nobody knows. It's a mystery. We're going to switch out to over here though with Pheromosa. And he is going to sit in there actually, and he is going to withdraw actually. Alright, as predicted here, he's going to send in the Marowak. Interesting. Alright then. So here comes the Marowak. Now the real question is, do we need Metagross to do anything right now? I don't actually think so. Metagross dies to like a lot of his team right now. Besides the Kartana. I think I'm just going to stay in and just throw out an Earthquake. We'll deal massive damage to this thing and probably threaten to kill it. Let's go with that. And it will be a return KO though. Alright, Metagross is going to react to the Keystone here, and here comes Mega Megatron! Let's go! Alright, here's our Mega Megatron. Let's see what he can do against this. We are going to fire off the Earthquake here and do probably more than half his life here. Probably won't be a one-hit KO, however, he will be able to KO us back with a Flare Blitz, probably taking himself out with it. He's going to fire a Will-O-Wisp, actually. Very interesting move there. And that is going to be the smart move, actually, not losing his Marowak in the process. However, with Marowak crippled like that, I'm pretty sure any Pokemon that I do send out will be able to one-shot this thing no matter what. So that Marowak is basically as good as dead at this point. However, I am going to... Alright, do we try to finish that thing off? No, we're going to return. And we're going to send out Toxapex just like that, and let's see what our opponent does next. He is going to withdraw his Marowak also, and he is going to send out the Bruxish, predicting the Toxapex, I think. Good move by him. Let's see what happens next here. Now, I know Bruxish hits really hard. Does it actually have enough damage to kill me in one shot, though? That's the real question here. I know majority of his team doesn't have enough power to kill Toxapex. Besides maybe Kartana if I take the Psychic Fangs. Alright, Toxapex is going to return, and we're going to send back in Megatron here.
Hey guys, we have a new follower today.
Oh, thanks for the follow, Sam. Hello there. How's it going? Smart Pokemon moves. Thank you very much. Oh, that thing's going to start setting up Swords Dances. Uh-oh.
Hey guys, we have a new follower today.
Oh my gosh, we're getting a lot of follows right now. Thank you very much for the follow, user Don. Alright then, I didn't even realize that thing learned Swords Dance, huh? Well, that's interesting. Alright, let's just start spamming attacks on this thing until it's close to dying, and then we will be able to kill this thing afterwards. Hopefully. Alright, we can do quite a bit of damage to this guy here. He's going to hit us with a crunch that will probably end our lives here. And yep, Megatron is going to go down just like that. He's going to take a bit more recoil damage there, though. We are going to send in our next mon over here. Metagross was basically fodder at that point, so I was just going to let him die there. I have not a lot of stuff to deal with the Bruxish, actually, which kind of surprises me, seeing as how Bruxish is kind of a Pokemon that I would never have thought would be a threat to me. But he's going to send in the Scizor as a prediction over there. We are going to fire off a Shadow Claw just like that. He's going to take a bit of damage there just like that. And I'm thinking he might predict us to switch into Pelipper and Toxapex over here. So I might actually consider... What do we do here? What will he do? Let's go with this. And he is going to just stay in and activate his Mega Ring, actually. So here comes a Scizor evolution there. We are going to fire off another Shadow Claw. He is probably going to either Swords Dance or do something like that. We're going to fire off the Shadow Claw just like that. Hit him for a bit of damage there. Critical hit, actually. He's going to hit me with a Brutal Swing just to destroy my disguise here. Not a bad move on his part. However, I'm pretty sure he's going to Roost up next turn, though. And we could keep going for Shadow Claw just to keep his HP down. He might also try to go for the Bullet Punch here. Alright then, but we are going to switch out over here into Toxapex. That is the best move here. It walls a majority of his team here, and he is going to go for the Roost as expected here. Alright, we wall this guy completely. He can't do anything to us. He could try Swords Dancing, but I doubt he's going to try and do that with us threatening with a Scald right now. I know for a fact that this thing doesn't have U-turn from the previous battles that we've had. So he is going to withdraw Scizor. I'm going to fire off a Scald, try to get some chip damage off onto the Tapu Koko that's about to come in. Hopefully getting a burn on this guy to negate his leftovers. He's going to fire off the Electric Surge. We are going to fire off the Scald just like this. I wish I actually gave this thing Baneful Bunker actually at this point. Critical hit actually. We're getting really lucky right now. Oh, kind of unlucky for him. The extra damage and the burn is going to matter quite a bit during the course of this battle. Let's see what happens next here. Burn is going to be able to negate his leftovers damage there now. I kind of wish I had Baneful Bunker on this thing, actually. That would have been nice. We don't really have a lot of options to switch into Tapu Koko right now, though. Tapu Koko is one of the bigger threats to our team right now because I did neglect to take a Ground type. I actually didn't even have a Ground type bred up, actually. So he is going to fire off the Volt Switch once more, hitting Mimikyu Dio for tons of damage, actually. Mimikyu is definitely going to go down to the next Pokemon to come in here. So let's see what happens next. Alright then. And I'm not afraid to switch into my Marini right now as many times as I want because Marini does have Haze, so Scizor can never actually wall me right here. However, I could try to predict something here. Of course, I'm announcing this all on stream, so he could probably hear me pretty clearly right now. So I am actually expecting him to try and go for a potential kill, maybe. But now, here comes the mind games now. Am I saying this on stream to try and trick him? Ooh, nobody knows. I get to decide what my opponents hear here. Alright then, what do we do right now? We are in quite a bit of trouble here. Let's see what he does. He is going to stay in. What's he going to do? He's going to go for the Brutal Swing and just knock us in the face, doing a ton of damage right now. Mimikyu is going to go down. Goodbye, Mimikyu. I knew you well, buddy. Alright then. Our next move right now will really matter here. I'm going to send in this guy over here. So get in there, Hoenn. Alright then. The rain is going to start falling here, and we are going to be a massive threat here. You wouldn't expect it, but this bird thing, under rain, that Scald is going to do a ton of damage to whatever shows up. Alright, now what would he possibly switch into right now? He could switch into Jangmo, he could switch into Kartana, he could switch into a lot of things right now. We're going to activate this first. Is Brutal Swing an egg move? I actually have no clue. I think it's a TM actually. And it is the only way to get a dark type attack on Scizor at this point in the game. Alright, we are going to activate the Tailwind right here. Going to allow us to outspeed anything up to base 130 actually, which is really strong. And we are going to activate... Can this actually kill? I don't know, maybe I shouldn't play around with this. I feel like I shouldn't play around. If it does not kill, we'll be in trouble. But if it does, we'll be in a really good shape here right now. Alright, I'm going to run some calcs here. I want to make this into a learning experience here, so Pokemon Damage Calculator. I'm also going to let my opponent know how much damage this will do, so he can react accordingly here. That way we both have knowledge of what is going to happen here. So Pelipper with max special attack, modest, quite obviously. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to kill half the stuff that I've been killing with this thing. With a Hurricane. Versus a Komodo. I'm going to assume... I don't even know what to assume here. Hurricane. If it has no HP investments, then we will be able to kill it. But if it has... Alright, I am just going to send this out right now. Look at the battle message I put. Alright then, let's look at your battle message here. Are Tapus allowed, in double battle 4v4? Yeah, Tapus are totally allowed. It's whatever you want it to be, man. Unless you were asking about VGC, then it is going to be, if it's VGC, Tapus are definitely allowed, along with Ultra Beast. The only things not allowed in VGC right now are Megas and... what was it? Megas, Ultra Beast, and... No, Ultra Beasts are allowed. Megas, Lunala, Solgaleo, and Magiarna. That's what I meant. Alright then, I wasn't actually sure if Hurricane would be able to kill that thing if it had any HP investments, so I decided to go for the all-out kill here. Not sure whether or not that was a smart move, but I think we should be able to threaten a majority of his team right now, so we are pretty fine here. We do have the Tailwind active right now, so Kartana is going to be in a bit of trouble right here. I doubt this Kartana will be able to survive a Hurricane here. And with the Tailwind, we are going to outspeed once more. Kartana is going to eat a huge hit to the face, and it is going to go down. Is this going to be the Pelipper Sleep with the Tailwind, actually? Oh my gosh, Pelipper is such a monster right now. I love this thing so much. Oh man. How's it going, Alice the Zam? Long time no see, actually. Welcome back to the stream. Ronar, give please. Give what, please? Give you words of encouragement? Alright then, you can do it, Alice. As long as you believe in the power of teamwork and friendship, anything is possible. Alright then, this might end up being the Pelipper Sleep here if he is not careful right now. We are going to outspeed, and we can just fire off a bunch of Scalds until that thing dies. So, one Scald out over here, boosted by the rain here. Going to be a 2-hit KO, actually, if he's not careful. Critical hit, unlucky. Unlucky, man. I know. Alright then, we are going to... oh, Tailwind's gone. GG, no more Tailwind. Let's fire off some more Scalds. We're going to give him no leeway here for any chance to Swords Dance here. He is going to have to withdraw, and he's going to send out the Bruxish here. Going to be a desperate last bid to get as much damage on us as possible with that Aqua Jet. Oh my gosh, we do way too much damage with this thing. And the burn is going to come out, but that won't really matter. Next turn, he will die to another Aqua Jet. The burn is not going to kill him this turn because of the burn nerfs at 1/16 HP here. But, oh my gosh, this thing is such a monster. I love Hoenn so much. You're my favorite bird of all time here. He's going to fire off the Psychic Fangs. How much damage will that do, though? Not very much. Pelipper does have 100 base defense, and I have a little bit of HP invested in this thing. He is going to die to the Life Orb recoil. We're going to fire off the Scald. I should have actually gone for the Tailwind. I should have remembered that there was Life Orbs on that thing. I did see it before, and here comes the Tapu Koko, now able to outspeed because we no longer have Tailwind here. Once again, Tapu Koko is going to threaten us here. There's not much we can do at this point, though. He is down to his last 3 Pokemon. I believe it is Marowak and something else. He is probably going to Volt Switch on us here. Alright then, what plan am I in queue? You can find out by typing this over here. That will give you an idea of which place in queue you are, and you are currently 5th in queue right here. And, you put him Hoenn. Yep, I named him Hoenn because Pelipper is the heart and spirit of the Hoenn region, man. Don't you know? Wingles everywhere, too much water, trumpets. Pelipper is just the thing here. Alright, I'm gonna have to switch out back to probably Toxapex here. Alright, let's get going here. He's going to try and get off as much damage as he can get onto us here. However, he won't really be able to do much to us. He could try to predict the switch, actually, and go into Tapu Koko again. Lots of mind games going on here. I have a Wingull. Wingull is a monster. I love that thing so much. Do you play Pokemon Sun and Moon also? Or do you just have, like, the older games so far? Alright, let's see what our opponent does here. And we are going to switch out here. What is he going to do? Is he going to go for the bullet punch? Is he going to predict us to switch out? He is going to withdraw, and he is going to send in Tapu Koko again, actually. Uh-oh. Here come the mind games here, and he is going to get us pretty hard with the mind games. Alright, we can't really do anything besides switch back into Nilly here. Oh man, we're in a lot of trouble right now. Let's switch back into Nilly over here, though. Alright then, and he is going to Volt Switch on us again. However, we have no choice. Nothing else that we have will be able to take this hit. He's going to fire off a Thunderbolt over here. Can he get a kill, though? He will be able to score the kill on Nilly here. Alright then, let's see what our opponent does next here. Tapu Koko is going to be hurt by its burn. We definitely can't outspeed that thing. We have choices right now. We can let Nilly drop. Yeah, I think our best bet is to let Nilly drop here. Alright, he's going to fire off the Thunderbolt, and we are going to die from that. Alright, Nilly is down right now. We are going to send in our next mon over here, and let's see what we can do about this. Alright, Tapu Koko is going to take the burn here. And let's send in our Pheromosa just like this. I have a Dragonair, I have the older, don't have the 3DS. Ah, you totally get a 3DS. Pokemon Sun, Moon, and super fun here. Alright then, let's see what our opponent's going to do right now. We've got the Tapu Koko over here. He could switch out into the Marowak that he still has alive right here. I could U-turn. I'm not sure if a U-turn will be able to kill. Let's go with this. And he's going to withdraw the Tapu Koko and send in Marowak, as predicted here. Marowak is going to take an Ice Beam to the face. Will it be enough to kill, though? Will it be enough to 2-hit kill, rather? Not enough still. He is going to have his Leftovers recovery go off just like that. Alright, and we will be able to take out Marowak here. However, we're still going to have problems with the Tapu Koko here. Will we be able to kill Marowak? I'm actually not sure about that. How much HP was his Scizor at? Oh, I wish I remembered that. I wish I remembered that. I wish I remembered. Alright, we're just going to use a lunge here. Alright then, and we are going to try and let... Alright, here is my plan now. He's going to fire off a Shadow Bone and try to get off as much damage as he can on us. He's going to hit us for a decent amount of damage here. And he's going to try and heal up just like that. We're going to just keep using lunge, actually. I have a plan here. Actually, no, the plan won't work if Marowak dies, though. Ronar, I caught a shiny Roggenrola today. Ooh, that sounds cool. Alright then. We are going to lower his attack even more here. He's going to fire off the Flare Blitz. Damn it, Marowak does die. Ah, man. I should have done something else, actually. I should have fired off the Ice Beam so I wouldn't die to that attack. Or just something slightly weaker. Marowak is going to die to the recoil, and he's going to be able to send in the top Keck, actually. Shoot, that's not good for us. It is going to be GG here. We have nothing else to deal with that top Keck. I was hoping that Pheromosa would die while Marowak was still on the field, so I could send in Pelipper to use the Tailwind here. But Tapu Koko here is going to be able to sleep us. With that electric terrain, we are definitely going to go down here. Well played by Will here. Very well played. Alright then, let's see what we can do as a last-ditch effort here. I don't think we'll be able to survive a hit from Tapu Koko here. Toxapex is definitely going down. And Toxapex is dead. Soon to be followed by Pelipper here. My mistake there was firing off those other attacks to weaken down the Marowak too much. I should have done Ice Beam or something. I should have let the Marowak heal up. I could have even switched out to Toxapex first, then switched back to Pheromosa while, I could have done that too. There was just so much stuff I could have done a lot better that battle, but we are going to lose here because our opponent played really well with this, Tapu Koko here. Tapu Koko was probably the biggest threat to my team, which I was not able to take care of because he was able to play really well with Tapu Koko this time. Unlike the first round where I was able to get the Skull Shot off onto him after, a few switching arounds here. However, Will is going to pick up the win here. Good game, Will. Look forward to battling you again in the future. GG. Very fun game like usual. Yes, indeed. Alright then.